We begin in the 9th century, where the Orcadian warrior Senua is willingly captured by Northman slavers and taken across the sea from Orkney to Iceland, hoping to free her enslaved people before a storm destroys the ships and she washes up on shore. Navigating the coast, she experiences vivid hallucinations and is haunted by voices only she can hear that both encourage and intimidate her, including the Shadow, the memory of her abusive father, Zinbel. Senua defeats the slave master, Thorgester, taking him prisoner so he can lead her to his settlement of Borgarviki. Along the way, they encounter a raised settlement, which Thorgester fearfully blames on the Draugr, a legion of feral and cannibalistic barbarians. Senua follows the devastation to a Draugr camp and frees the captive Fargrimr, sensing his importance to her journey. The Draugr are alerted and summon the giant Iltaga, who causes a rock slide which buries the camp. The trio travel to Fargrimr's settlement, which is on the brink of ruin due to Iltaga's attacks. Fargrimr explains that the Askia volcano eruption broke the walls between Midgard and Jotunheim, allowing the giants into their world, and Borgarviki sacrifices slaves to appease the giants. Believing Senua is a seer, Fargrimr sends her to find the Hidden Folk, godlike beings who live underground and may know the giants' weakness. After passing tests to prove her worth, the Hidden Folk tell Senua that Askia blackened the sky and blighted the land, causing famine, conflict, and the emergence of new, crueler gods. A desperate woman named Ingun left her infant in the Hidden Folk's caves, hoping they would protect it and, in her anger, sought power from Askia to survive, turning her into Iltaga. Senua confronts Iltaga with her true name and returns the bones of her infant, turning Iltaga to stone. Seeing her victory, Thorgester resolves to support Senua's journey, and the trio travel to Borgarvik for resources, where their leader Astridr asks them to kill Siavrisi, the giant devastating their shores. The Hidden Folk tell Senua that Siavrisi was a good man, but overcome by fear following Askia's eruption, he secured his safety by betraying Astridr's father with a fatal ambush. The settlers exiled Siavrisi, and he was swallowed by the sea, becoming a giant. Senua and her allies lure Siavrisi from his cave, where she absolves him, turning him to stone, before Astridr joins their group. At Borgarviki, Senua and Thorgester confront his father and Borgarviki's leader, the goaty Alafir, who refuses to listen to Thorgester, causing Senua to realize that Alafir needs the giants because their threat allows him to maintain control over his people. With the giant tyrant approaching, Alafir captures Senua and attempts to sacrifice her, but Thorgester stops him. Senua is drawn away by the Hidden Folk, who reveal that Tyrant was a noble leader dedicated to protecting his followers after Askia's eruption. However, he was corrupted by the power they instilled in him, and, when things improved, he gave them something new to fear by creating the giants and blaming them for natural disasters. Returned to reality, Senua witnesses Alafir mortally wound Thorgester. Before dying, Thorgester warns Senua that if she kills Alafir, someone else will take his place. Senua defeats Alafir, revealing his lies about the giants to his followers and turning them against him. She's tempted to kill Alafir and take his place, becoming like her father and controlling the people to keep them safe at any cost, in turn receiving power, love, and fear. She relents, however, embracing the supportive memories of those she saved and the realization that she's not bound by destiny.